like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire.
Out real quick. Unfortunately, yeah, people are letting me with baby mama V. That's what I'm gonna call her, baby mama V. Chillin'. Baby mama V, you know, I really ain't got no problems with her. You know, my baby mama Janae. Let me tell you something real quick. We're gonna talk about something real quick, but first let me show you where we at. Let me show you where we at. We're over here at the yachts. I like being over here with the yachts. You got Coronado Bridge. You got the beautiful yachts. Beautiful yachts. And the boats over there. It's one of my favorite spots to come.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I feel like Solar probably feel like somebody pissed in his Cheerios right now, because he is currently residing in the state of California, where marijuana is actually legal. It's recreational there, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I know you could smoke weed out there without getting any charges as far as on a state level. But guess what? He can't have none. Y'all see him with his little black mile in his hand? He can't smoke a blunt.
And the boats over there. It's one of my favorite spots to come to. I like to come out here and chill, kick it. You know what I mean? But yeah, unfortunately, I got to do a video about baby mama V. And I don't want to talk about her too much. Yeah, I was just in the Fed, so let's start by talking about me and my situation.
4 people are in custody after allegedly trying to smuggle 150 pounds of marijuana from the San Diego airport to London. According to a federal complaint, 2 men and 2 women were arrested by Customs and Border Protection on Tuesday after officers started investigating the men, who each had a checked bag. After learning the men were also traveling with 2 women who also checked their luggage, officials found 93 packages of marijuana. Each suspect allegedly denied knowing what was in the suitcases, with one of the men saying that he was offered $2,500 to carry the case along with his flight to a hotel in London. All the suspects were charged with the exportation of a controlled substance. They're set to be in court next Wednesday.
I'm on pre-sentencing right now. So that means, yeah, it's very beautiful out here where I stay in Dago. Very beautiful. So, you know what I mean? Gonna hit a little quick flex real quick. Quick little flex. Hey, shout out to Siete Gang. Shout out to Siete Gang. Hey, shout out to Five. Shout out to Five Show. Shout out to Five Show, and shout out to Dollar Sign. Shout out to Dollar Sign. Shout out to Crypto. And shout out to Young Ace. Shout out to Young Ace. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, new little Fed case. Nothing crazy. You know, I'll tell you what happened. You know, I'm being accused of conspiracy to export marijuana. So I got a Fed case for marijuana. For cannabis. I live. I be alright. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. I ain't gonna die. We good. We chilling. Don't worry about that. We straight. Yeah, I did 4 months in the federal pen. And you know, got locked in with my Dago niggas because I'm out here in Dago. So I was with my Dago niggas in there. Yeah, it's crazy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't gonna talk about that too much because we still got court and whatnot going on. So, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, this is what we're gonna talk about. Baby mama V. I am far from an unfit father. I could take accountability for what I've done, but we're gonna address it straight off the top. Don't nobody blackmail you for money. Yes, I would love to be in my son's life. Yes, I have supported you financially, but not to use you because it's the right thing to do. Those girls needed clothes for school when you left and you had no money. When you left pregnant to go mess with other dudes, no money. When you left pregnant to go mess with other dudes or whatever you was doing to survive, it's whatever. That's not my business. It's your business. You know,
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but we are less than 5 minutes into Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'ma just insert my foot in my mouth's live. And he gonna fix his mouth to talk about some velvet left pregnant to go mess with other dudes. First of all, Mr. Insert my foot in my mouth, this is not gonna help the situation that's currently going on between you and the mother of your child. I just want to let you know, like, that's not a good look, sir.
was doing to survive. It's whatever. That's not my business. It's your business. You know, the dudes you with seem like cool guys. They cool cats. Potentially. And I ain't done nothing but take care of you and love you and be there for you. So I don't have no issues talking about this. You see, we got Janae. Janae decided to go and be with my daughter's grandmother. Janae decided to, when I was in jail, to make sure that I was taken care of. Hey,
Hi, Courtney.
how you doing?
I'm good for work.
Let's have to put a shirt on.
You look good.
Thank you. John, I like wearing all black.
Yeah, it looks good on you.
You wear a hat.
I wanted to let it be known to the world now that me and Courtney are basically co-parenting, and we're working on, being cordial and cool and collective with each other. And we are developing, you know, our, I'm not going to call it a situationship because it's not. Is basically we're developing our relationship as parents to Azuli Rose. And if anyone starts to see me post or repost or, see me encouraging you in your comments and everything like that, know that I do support you and I do love you. I do care about you. And yeah, and I want that to be known publicly because just because you care about someone or your baby father or whatever doesn't mean that you have to be romantically involved in a relationship with them or whatever. But I feel as if when we come together and it comes together in a space of love and family and communing with each other and being a team is more powerful than um, perpetuating hurt, you know, doing certain, making decisions off of hurt and based. And I want to let everyone know that I have forgiven you and you have forgiven me for anything that we have done to each other. And I'm so happy to have you as a friend, as a co-parent, and you definitely have blessed me with a beautiful daughter with a beautiful daughter. And I that we're in this space. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to say that. I'm happy we're in this space because finally we are getting along and we're not letting any triggers bother us. We're doing what's right for our daughter and our family. And it's been a blessing to connect to your family. So I want to say that publicly. And I wanted it to be known that support can come in many ways. Of course, when you were in your situation that we don't ever have to talk about like that, but you was in your situation and you already said you was incarcerated and everything. And I didn't go online and, bash you or say anything about that because I didn't think you deserved that. People think that support is just money. And you know damn well I ain't send you a dime when you, and you know damn well I ain't send you a dime when you was in jail, you know. when you were in jail, I supported you in many ways that you needed. And I didn't even consider it as support. I just considered it as doing what came from my heart. And I do care about you. And support can be not kicking someone when they're down. Support can be, understanding that this person that you have in your life, they have potential to grow. And support can be being that, helping hand, or being that, what I'm looking for, encouragement to continue to grow and to continue to evolve. And that's what I want to do for you. And that's what I am. So that's what I want to say to you, and to let everyone know that we are cool. We're doing great, me and him. I am enjoying our friendship. I'm enjoying every single part of it because it's genuine, it's honest, it's true, and we're helping each other out in many ways. You teach me a lot, I teach you a lot, and we're growing. And I love that for us.
Janae decided to, when I was in jail, to make sure that I was taken care of. She decided that whether we're together or not together, I'm the father of her child. So the love in her heart, the divinity, the divine woman that she is, was like, hey, I don't care if we're friends. I don't care if we're just co-parents. And I don't care if, we end up together romantically. She don't care about none of that. She made sure that I had messages. You know what I mean? She made sure that everything that I needed to be handled on the outside was getting handled. So shout out to Janae, because Janae, being the mother of my daughter, very clearly, whether I had money to support her or not, she's going to work, and she put in work to make sure that I was straight when I was locked up. No, Janae's lit. And
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth. This is a pattern for you. Whenever one of your girls that you dealt with is being cool with you and showing you kindness, you feel the need to praise them and down the one that you're on the outs with. Let's take a little trip down memory lane, y'all. Now, I know they said they forgave each other for everything, but I just want to refresh everybody's memory on how Solar was acting when he was with Velvet while Velvet was pregnant and while Janae was pregnant.
No, act like it. That's what she literally said.
That's
Hold on.
fucked up.
This is how
That's
petty.
fucked up.
This is how petty I want to be, right? Bruh, Janae literally texted me, telling me, I can't believe you're with the Wicked Witch of the West. While you guys are over here saying, I'm doing spiritual this and spiritual that, I'm doing magic this and magic that, she literally told me her and her sister sitting there doing rituals on me to get me and Velvet to break up. They're sitting there on their own time. This is before anything happened.
And he definitely had a lot of negative things to say about Janae while she was pregnant with Azuli. Again, I understand that they forgave each other. I'm only inserting this clip just so everyone recognizes the pattern. Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'ma insert my foot in my mouth. You need to grow up, sir. You definitely do. There's no need to disparage or degrade your ex because you guys are having an issue, especially an ex that you have a child with.
I was straight when I was locked up. No, Janae's lit. And I have to apologize again publicly. We're going to save this one because Janae has been outstanding. Janae has not only held it down for our daughter, Janae has done everything she could to make sure that the family is together, with or without me. Whether me and her are together or she's with somebody else, she chose to make sure that her daughter will always and forever have her father in her life, because Janae realizes it's not about Janae. Janae doesn't want to create generational traumas and generational curses. You see, I'm not the devil. I have my good, I have my bad. I'm a little bit of everything, but I'm still a dad. And I do a damn good job at it. I took care of not only Velvet's other kids, and you know, maybe when she's making her videos and talking about having these paper trails and having this paperwork to prove that her fathers are unfit fathers, maybe you're not talking about me. Maybe you're talking about them, the other two. But you're definitely not talking about me. I know that for a fact. Those girls and you was taken care of by me. And maybe that's what you're saying by blackmailed by money. You have this fear that if you get taken care of by a man or whatever the case, that you have, that I'm only doing it to keep you trapped. No, I loved you, and I loved those kids. And when we got pregnant and you had our son, you know, I was looking forward to that and being a part of that. And you feeling like you have the ultimate say in who gets to be in our child's life. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. The reality is, you can't just walk around saying you're a divine woman. You can't just walk around saying you're this, you're that, you're the best wife, you're the best woman ever, and it's your choice and this and that, when you haven't shown that. You haven't shown us that you being a divine woman. You haven't shown us that. You haven't shown us that you have a golden heart. You haven't shown us that. What you've shown us is that when things get scary for you, you cut and run. And you blame other people and you try to throw other people under the bus. See, you didn't have to do that. You see what Janae did. And this is just something that stood out to me as I spent 4 months in there. And I've been out for however long I've been out. Yeah, we up.
He recorded this live on February 21st, 2025. His release date from federal custody was February 12th, 2025, which means he had been out for 9 days, and this is what he chose to do: create a bigger divide between himself and the mother of his son.
For however long I've been out. Yeah, we up. We big up. We doing great. We're doing better than we was before we went in there. The thing about it is, whether I had sent Janae anything, did anything for her, she showed up for family. And she's making sure that her daughter has her father in her life. And she went through all the checks to make sure that I was good and that I'm happy and I'm healthy and that I'm mentally stable and I'm emotionally stable. And, you know, that's fine. She went through her checks, what she has to do as a mother. But Velvet, you just block, cut, and run and hide. And you go and jump in other relationships all quick, just trying to do what? What you trying to do? You told me that you don't think that I love you. You don't think that I think that you're cute. You don't think that I'm attracted to you. That's what you said when you left. But now it's easy to just put me in a box with Eligio and Aviana's father like it's nothing, like I'm really like them. Unfortunately, baby girl, I gotta let you know that, you know, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're finding other relationships that are fit for you. The guy seems great. I know about the other guys who you text and call.
Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth. It's not giving that you're happy for Velvet moving on and getting into another relationship. It's giving bitter ex. It's very much giving, I am mad that you moved on and I wish I had another chance. This is what this entire live stream screams.
Fit for you. The guy seems great. I know about the other guys who you text and call. They let me know. I know what's good with you. They'd rather be friends with you. I understand what's up with them. I know that you hit people up when you need help. But the reality of the situation is, you're not about to demonize me. You're definitely not about to demonize Janae. And you're not going to go ahead and put out this narrative that anybody's blackmailing you for money. Well, just because you don't have any money and make any money of your own, and you do things for attention and views online, doesn't mean that we're blackmailing you. I don't need anything from you.
Hold up, pause. So he thinks that Velvet is seeking attention or social media clout and that she doesn't have a job. Newsflash, Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth. Velvet has a job. I actually have video of her at work. So I know that she has a job outside of social media, outside of Bigo. Velvet works and pays her bills. And I am not going to insert the clip of where she works or what she's doing for her money. I'm not doing that. Just know she has a legitimate actual job that she goes to on a regular basis to take care of herself and her 3 children. I'm not putting the clip in this video simply because I'm not going to infringe upon her privacy. But y'all already know. I know everybody business on Beyonce's internet, okay?
Doesn't mean that we're blackmailing you. I don't need anything from you. I loved you. I cared for you. I wanted to be there with you. I wanted to be there for the whole pregnancy and to be there for the birth of our child. But you decided to cut and run and leave because of traumas and fears. And let's get to reality. This is reality. I am definitely a fit father. Our son deserves to know his grandmother and his grandfather, my parents. Maybe he deserves to know his sister. But because you feel like you bad and bougie, that you've done some type of work spiritually and you've healed some type of way spiritually because you've jumped into another relationship and you're getting views on YouTube. Look, I've seen the comments in your rooms. I already know what time it is. The reality is we're not being honest. There is no paper trail that you have on me to prove nothing. Only paper trail that there is that the money you claimed that was mine, you saying that it was yours. It was never yours. What are you talking about? And I chose to spend it all with you. And then when you left, I had to go through so much. You don't even understand what I had to go through to try to get my life back in balance after spending everything on y'all. The money's not a factor. You're right. Character is everything. How we move is everything. At the end of the day, bro, like, I reached out to Velvet for a long time. I pleaded online every time. She's talking about these revolving doors. The only revolving door was me keeping the door open for her. When she left the last time, what I said was, hey, I'm sorry. You know, I love you. But this time, I'm not going to chase you outside. This time, if you leave, I'm going to lock this door. That's what I told her last time she left. Because every time she would leave for a moment or whatever, she came back. And it was always out of trauma. Always out of trauma. Always out of that. It was never out of anything else. Taking care of our child is important. So I'm going to say this when it comes to Velvet. No, Velvet thinks that she can use our son as leverage for whatever reason. I don't know what she wants or what she expects, but I came to terms with the fact that Velvet is not going to see another dime from me. Velvet is not going to see another dime from me until she can come correct as a mother and is able to co-parent and is going to allow her son to have his father in his life as he deserves. Fuck what she care about.
I ain't even finna hold y'all now. I know that he bought out Eliana and Alviana's wish list. When Velvet left him, he bought the entire wish list twice. But I don't know if he's ever done anything for his son. Like, he gonna sit up here on Beyonce's internet and say Velvet's not gonna receive another dime from me until she allows me to see my son. What have you done for your son? Like, you were taking care of other men's children. You have yet to take care of your son. That's, if I'm incorrect, Drop those receipts, Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth.
His father in his life as he deserves. Fuck what she care about. Yeah, we fresh out. You know what time it is. We fresh out. Fresh out the federal jail. Shout out to everybody else in there. Hey, shout out to Dago. Shout out to Siete Gang. Shout out to Yabby. Shout out to KT. All them niggas. You know what time it is. Shout out to 88. Y'all putting Dago on in the right way. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to JT and Prada Baze. Some new niggas coming up. And shout out to my nigga Flashy. What's good, Flashy? So, Velvet, the reality is you can get online and you can claim to be this divine woman, this ultimate wife, but you haven't shown us that. And I hope that, you know, as you move forward with your life, that you can show that to yourself and you can be that. You see, Janae, I give her that title. I give her that rank and that respect of divine woman because of how she's responded. Whether she was hurt, whether she had money from me or not, whether she felt like, whatever she felt like, she decided to make the right sacrifices to make sure that our daughter had her family in her life and had me in her life. And she made sure that I was good mentally. And she played a role in making sure that I was good. She wouldn't let me just sit in there. She did something about it. She didn't kick me when I was down. She helped me get up. That's a divine woman. She didn't go online and bash me ridiculously and regularly just because a situation popped up. And I'm going to be real with you. My opinion is that the reason why baby mama V is doing what she's doing is to save face, to make it seem like what she's doing is okay, to feel okay jumping in all these different relationships with these different dudes. In my opinion, she's just trying to save face by trying to make me seem like a bad guy, walking around saying I'm broke, I ain't got no money. I hear the background conversations too. People send me what you talk about. People send me this stuff. I know everything that you say. You're a shit talker. You're a shit talker. And the reason why you do it, you ain't gonna get past me. You can fool other people, but you can't fool me. And you can't fool them forever. You're doing this to save face, to make it seem like you're okay by keeping your children away from their fathers. If Mage is my son, he deserves me in my life. And at this point, I don't even know if that's really my son. How do I know that's really my son? You guys can look at Azuli. She looked just like me. Mage, if that's my son, I'm going to do everything I can to take care of him. But until I know that for a fact, until we get some type of paternity test, until we get some type of DNA test.
Out of the blue, the man that acts like a gay little girl, he wound up getting out of jail. He was incarcerated. He wound up getting out of jail because the first lady done put up $15K to bail him out of jail. Then she went go move in with his mama. She went to go move in with his mama. Then when she went to go move in with his mama, this shit went crazy because of the fact that his mama, the gay little girl's mama, had already done said online, offline, whatever the fuck, to him and to everybody else that's around her, how she didn't trust this lady, how she felt like this first lady was full of bullshit, how she felt like she was manipulative and all this shit. And the gay little girl was agreeing with his mama. Mind you, the whole time that the gay little girl was with the second woman, he was talking mad shit about this lady. He was talking mad shit about the first woman, how she ain't shit, how she a prostitute, how she this, and she can't do nothing right, and she not no real woman, and all this shit, dragging the fuck out her on social media and off social media. Done went to war with this lady, and she was pregnant with his child. So that shit just went crazy because of the fact that the grandmother or the children or whatever, she wound up letting the girl come move in with her or whatever. Long story short, when the gay little girl got out of jail, he went and did an interview with a YouTube holder talking about the YouTube interviewer asked him a question. Hold up. So boom. When he went and did the interviewer asked him something about the second lady, his second baby mama or whatever. And he said, I'm not gonna speak too much on her until I talk to her. But I wish her nothing but the best. In so many words. It seems like she doing the best she can. Whatever. The second baby the second lady, she saw it. She saw it or whatever, and she was like, you know what? I'm not gonna respond to this because he ain't really say nothing bad, so I'm gonna just let it ride. Like, but I know my position in the matter because of the fact that you did some fuck shit and you want to make it seem like you didn't and you don't want to take responsibility or truly apologize about what the fuck it was that you did. So with that being the case, she let it ride. Mind you, when she let it roll, this gay little man, this gay little girl, still is getting online talking about the second lady while he's also saying, I'm not gonna speak too much on it. I'm not gonna speak too much on her. But still talking about this lady and talking about how I see her in a relationship and all this and all that and all that, blah 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 blah. So the second lady went online per usual because it's chestnut checkers. Cause I want the second lady want everybody to know that I don't fuck with this nigga. This nigga need to stay the fuck away from me. I don't trust him. I don't fucking trust this nigga. Fuck him. I listen. Maturity, breaking generational curses, all that shit go out the fucking window. This nigga is a fucking liar. He's a pretender. He's an emotional manipulator and confused as fuck. Get him the fuck away from me. So, she basically said all that or whatever. And basically said she don't want to be with him ever again. The gay little girl, he done had went back online, rebuttaling everything that she was saying and said a whole bunch of fucking lies talking about, oh, yeah, she left me to go be with other niggas and all of this shit about how she's not divine femininity and that the first woman is everything that he ever needed and she's divine femininity and now he bigging her up online like she that woman or she's her. You know what I mean? The whole time, the whole while when he was outside of a relationship with this woman, he was dogging this lady the fuck out. I'm talking about, and it's the same lady that put up 15K to bail the same nigga out of jail. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Bitch, you know what I could fucking do with 15K right now? Not get no fucking nigga out of jail. That bitch would have sat right there in that bitch and rotted. I swear to God. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all could call it this nigga had grace. Do you hear me? So fuck all that. Not even God has that much grace for motherfuckers who don't stay disciplined. Anyway, he said all of this shit about how the second woman wasn't this and wasn't that and how she felt she out here saying how she's a good woman and she's a good wife and all of this stuff, but she hasn't ever shown signs of it and all that and all this and all that. This the funniest part, y'all. This is where it gets funny, okay? He said to the fucking public, mind you, the whole world knows that he got the first woman pregnant and the second woman pregnant. The whole fucking world knows this, right? This the funniest part of it all. This nigga got online because he felt hurt that the second woman said she don't want to be with him or whatever the fucking however the reason why he was hurt. He got online and said, yeah, because that baby might not even be my baby, so I need a DNA test. That baby might not even be my baby, so I need a DNA test. When I tell you go fucking crazy. And you want to know what else is funny about this situation? The first woman who he bigging up online, or who he bigged up online, talking about how she divine femininity and all that, he was the same nigga that said the same shit about her and that baby. Oh, that baby might not be mine. That baby might not be mine because I don't know what the first woman was doing. I don't know who she was with. I don't know who she was fucking when she broke up with me because of this and because of that and because of this and because of that. So you know what? So you know what the second woman did? She saw all that shit and she was like, you know what? We're gonna give you the DNA test. We're gonna give you the DNA test. We get the DNA test, we're gonna let you gag on it for the rest of your life. How about that?
Until I know that for a fact, until we get some type of paternity test, until we get some type of DNA test, which means that I'm going to be able to be in my son's life, she ain't getting a dime from me. And me and Janae going to eat. Me, Janae, and my daughter, we going to eat. Me and my family, we going to eat. Because, yeah, God blesses me. God takes care of me. When I was in there, them niggas was taking care of me. They was making sure I had food. They was making sure I was good in every type of way. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful to say, but what does it matter? I can make every effort I can to be there, but you already heard it from her. You heard it from the horse's mouth. She feel like she making a good decision. She feel like she knows what she doing. She feel like keeping her son away from her father is a good...
It's self-care time, guys. Check out Amora's Sweets. Unwind in a serene oasis with their eucalyptus 8-ounce soy wax candle. It has a subtle, strong scent that can revive your senses. Handcrafted with pure essential oils, each flicker creates a tranquil atmosphere, perfect for a relaxing evening at home. Or you can also shop their soaps, made with shea butter and coconut oil, which is excellent for hydrating your skin. Check out their website for their full offerings at amorasweets.square.site. This is a small business, guys, owned by a young adult. So let's go ahead and pour back into our community. You can also feel free to hit them up on IG at amoras_sweets.
She feel like she knows what she doing. She feel like keeping her son away from her father is a good idea. I'm sorry to tell you, that's how you create generational curses. That's how you create them. You think you're doing him a favor, but you're doing you a favor. You're trying to make your life easier. And that's just a fact. That's just the reality of it. You'd rather, if I was this bad guy, this horrible father who's broke and has no money, who can't do nothing for himself, who got nothing. If I'm this person who blackmails you with money, V? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't need to manipulate you to be in a relationship with me. I thought it was love. I thought we was in love. I thought we was going to go towards marriage. I thought we was going to build a family and everything together. I let you pick the house that we stayed in. I let you pick the house that I paid for. When you left, I bought the Amazon list. Those Amazon lists that she had on her page worth $1,000 or something, $1,000. She made 2 of them. And I bought out the list twice to make sure that those girls were good. Ain't nobody blackmail her. She tripping. She tripping on something that I ain't never smoked before. It hurts but it hurts. How you think I feel? You think that I like to consider the fact that that's not my son? You think that I like to consider the fact that that's not my son? She ain't nothing but a gold digger. And on his 18th birthday, he found out it wasn't his. And on his 18th birthday, he found out it wasn't his. That ain't gonna be me, baby. That ain't gonna be me. And if that's my son, I have every intention to be able to raise my son and to be able to be in my son's life. Be able to teach him right from wrong. You can't teach him how to be a man, Velvet. And you can bring another man into your life. You can bring as many men into your life. You can let as many men into your womb as much as you want. You can have as many kids with as many men as you want. You got a pattern going on. You can't see your pattern? Maybe you should stop blaming the men. I think that you can get away with it with Eligio. I think that's okay. I think you can. I don't know your other baby daddy. I can't speak on him. He could be a good guy. I don't know. And I don't. The dude you with right now, hey, he seemed chill. I don't see no problem with him. He seemed like he about his business. He doing his thing. Talk. He seemed cool. He got his Bigo thing going. He got his little routine going. You know. I don't know nothing about that man. He don't know nothing about me. But what I do know is that if that's my son, my son deserves to have an intimate relationship with me, to know who I am, and for me to be able to be there for him. That's not up to you. That's not up to you. And let that have been my son. Let me have full custody of the kids, and you be the mother of the kids. And I don't care what situation you was in. I would never be the one to deny an existing relationship. You see, you haven't even vetted me. You haven't even checked in. You haven't even asked or talked to me or my family members or the people around me to even know where I'm at today. All you did was block somebody and block me. You don't even have a good reason for leaving the relationship. It makes me really question what you was doing in a relationship with me in the first place. Yeah, I heard that about him. I don't know him though, so I can't go by what he say or she say about him. I don't know that. But what I do know is I ain't never laid no finger on Velvet. What I do know is that me and Velvet, from what I thought, we had something beautiful. And ever since she left, I was just the worst guy on the planet, just out of nowhere. And you guys watched me take as much accountability as I could online. You guys watched me literally apologize for things I didn't even do. You guys watched me sitting there trying to figure out what I did wrong and trying to not just bring her back in my life because I love her. I tried to take care of those kids regardless. After she had left me, I came into about 30, 40 bands. And I made sure that I spent immediately a good couple of those on the kids, her girls, while she was out there in New Orleans, because I knew it was cold out there, while she could be potentially giving birth to my son. If that's my son, I am more than happy to do everything that I need to do to take care of him. But that's a big if. That's a big if. I don't see what's wrong with a DNA.
Well, Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth. Velvet already said she's gonna give you that DNA test because she wants you to gag on it for the rest of your life. So, don't worry. She said she gonna give it to you.
That's a big if. I don't see what's wrong with a DNA test, but I do know that if we did do that, I get court-ordered rights to see my son and be in my son's life. See, this is...
No, sir. It doesn't work like that. Just because you get a DNA test proving that the child is yours, that doesn't give you immediate rights to have visitation. You have to actually go to court to get visitation. And at that point in time, that will be mediated through the court between you and Velvet. Okay? That's how it works. It's not an automatic switch just because a DNA proves that Mage is your son. That's not how it works. Mr. I'm just going to put my foot in my mouth.
Ordered rights to see my son and be in my son's life. See, this is called, if you guys want to know what this is called, look it up for yourself. It's not legal. It's called parental alienation. Go look up parental alienation. That's what it's called. It's called parental alienation. You see, since I've been able to reconnect with Janae to the degree that we have as friends, as co-parents, we've been able to get to know each other. We've been able to get a little bit closer.
When you were in jail, I supported you in many ways that you needed. And I didn't even consider it as support. I just considered it as doing what came from my heart. And I do care about you. And support can be not kicking someone when they're down. Support can be, understanding that this person that you have in your life, they have potential to grow. And support can be being that, helping hand, or being that you know, what I'm looking for, encouragement to continue to grow and to continue to evolve. And that's what I want to do for you. And that's what I am. So that's what I want to say to you, and to let everyone know that we are cool. We're doing great, me and him. I am enjoying our friendship. I'm enjoying every single part of it because it's genuine, it's honest, it's true, and we're helping each other out in many ways. You teach me a lot, I teach you a lot, and we're growing. And I love that for us. And I want to let that be known that this is love. It doesn't have to be what people think or want it to be. This is what it is, and we're growing and evolving and loving each other in the best ways possible. That's
Yeah, I
what I
agree
want.
with you, and I think that number one, I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you said that. And we're in a, I guess you could say, somewhat of a neutral space. But yeah, when I was in there, I spoke on this a little bit. It wasn't about the money aspect because people have said this a lot, like sending money. And then when I was in a situation to where that's something you got to help inmates with because they can't really do anything or get anything without money, I never really had to ask for money because what they sent me was pictures of my family. They sent me messages, not just of encouragement, but making sure that I'm actually doing some emotional, mental work as well, and also sending a lot of prayers. So I really appreciated that because I didn't know how much I was going to need that in there. You know, now that we're in communication again, I mean, I don't think it's something that has to be based in a relationship or a status or anything. I think the main focus has always been making sure Azuli is good and taken care of and happy. And money's good, support's there. We have a lot of money and coming in and out and things like that. But what Azuli really deserves and needs is that father figure, that mother in a healthy state, and her grandmother, her cousins, and knowing who she is from a very early age. And so not only is it a knowing thing for her, but so many people want to support and want to help out. It's so much bigger than just a relationship because we have families. That's what you're wearing?
Yeah, so I'm listening to you, but also someone wants to know about the setting powder.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. And no, so I do accept, everything. And I think we both apologize to each other for a number of stuff. And I think that that's maturity. I think that going past, whatever issues I may have had with you, whatever issues you had with me, one of the things that happened, we had this one phone call in there, and I had the same conversation with my mother, was that I wanted to forgive them for every way in which they've hurt me, intentionally, unintentionally, just whatever. I forgive them, but I don't, forgive the actions, but I forgive them as people. And I don't think that their intentions were to ever hurt me. And then in the same breath, I asked for their forgiveness for when I've hurt them intentionally or unintentionally. And, I've always wanted to be my best and do my best, and you can't forgive my actions and what I've done for certain things or certain things I may have said, but as a soul that's growing and choosing to grow and move past those things, I ask for that forgiveness. And if it means that accepting each other for who we are says that, okay, well, we're not healthy for each other, then real unconditional love to me and real forgiveness to me is being like, okay, well, if I hurt you when I'm with you and I don't mean to, then I should remove myself from you if I really love you. And then vice versa. If you're hurting me and you don't even
Okay, so I have a quick question. If that's the way that he views, loving someone and caring for someone, if you are hurting them or if you are doing things to them that they don't like and they remove themselves, why is he so butthurt at Velvet? She's removed herself because she feels like you hurt her, Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot into my mouth.
remove myself from you if I really love you. And then vice versa. If you're hurting me and you don't even know it and you're just being yourself, then, you know, maybe we shouldn't cling on to what the relationship could be expectation wise, and allow people to be who they are. And through being who we are, we found out that we can actually get closer. So that is the cherry on top to that. But to take that initial risk of forgiving ourselves and forgiving each other, it was not easy, and it's a lot of work, self work, and that's what I'd like to see, and that's why I have a lot of respect for Janae as well, is because she's constantly really working on herself. She's made apologies, and I've made apologies, and we want to do what's best for our family, and our family, not just our daughter actually, because doesn't her grandmother deserve to know her grandchildren? What about her aunties? What about her cousins? So it's important for us to not get in the way because of our traumas and our fears. So I'm glad we fixed that and worked through that.
And I think that this is what it is truly about healing. And people have been talking about healing and growth and healing and growth. And of course, our relationship and our children, everything, our status on what we're doing. So I want to let it be publicly known that we are forgiving and we're growing and we're working together as a team for the children, for our family. And I think it's better to work together as a team than trying to do it all on my own or by myself. I'm grateful for your family on your side for helping me and Azuli for whatever we got going on. Because I have been able to get back on my feet and clear out debts by myself. And I'm really grateful for that. And I'm grateful that, regardless of anything that happened in our lives, we are coming to a space of clarity on everything. I'm grateful that we don't have to continuously put ourselves in a box of hate and pain and hurt and drama, because that's what we did in the past. And I'm saying we because I definitely played a part in that as well. And at the same point, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck all this shit. I'm just gonna let it be known. I fuck with him. That's the father of my child, and it doesn't matter if people agree with what I do or not. If the father of my child is not doing good, then that means a family member is not doing good. He's family. He's a team member, and if he is doing good, that means a team member is doing good. So I'm gonna do whatever I can in my power, spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever, to make sure that you're good. And it doesn't mean financially because we got our stuff going on, but it means that whatever we're doing together, we're going to make it powerful. We're going to make it happen, and we're going to make it work. So yeah, I just wanted to.
Do you want to say anything about the situation that's been going online recently? Do you want to say anything? Do you want to say anything about the situation that's been going online recently? Do you want to say anything about that?
I will leave that to you because what you have going on with other third parties or whatever, that's for you. But I know that right now, I don't like what's going on, of course, but that's your side. I'm going to try not to, I'm going to hold my tongue because I really don't want to say too much. But all I know and matter about is Azuli Rose. And since you are the father of Azuli Rose, I do care that your life with other people involved is together. However, I'm just gonna just let all that.
Can we see her real quick?
Yeah, you handle that.
Not him trying to ask Janae to give an opinion on the situation between him and Velvet. See what I mean about a pattern, y'all? This is his MO. The female that he's cool with, he always has to discuss his ex with her. Take a look at this clip, guys.
That get a protection order on him, but she was in fact one of the first people to tell me that I shouldn't be there and I shouldn't be with him.
And look what she's doing to me. And look what she's doing to me right now with my daughter. When she was sitting there with Eligio talking about you're foul, you shouldn't get a protection order on Eligio to protect Eliana. When look at what she's doing to me right now. When she has no reason at all to keep me from my daughter except for the fact that I don't want to be in a relationship with her because I've discovered that she's toxic.
So, just like when he was with Velvet, he was dragging Janae and degrading her. He wanted to get Janae on board to talk smack about Velvet. This is a pattern that you need to break, Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth. Because quiet as kept, last time I checked, Janae was not standing there turning the light switch off while you and Velvet were making y'all son together. You feel what I'm saying?
All that.
Can we see her
You,
real quick?
yeah, you handle that. I'm good.
Look,
Zuzu.
look at her.
Hold
She
on.
over there just doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always just wanting to talk to her when I was in there. I just could not. I have a picture of her, and you know, she's just beautiful. I always had her propped up right there, and I just always was looking at her. Everybody thinks she's the most beautiful lady in the world. Oh, look at her! Hey, Azuli. Hi.
Focus on my makeup.
Look
She loves.
at her scanning the environment.
This is.
Mwah. Hi, Azuli.
Yeah. So,
Oh, look at her hair. Who did her hair?
I did. Her grandma taught me how to do her hair, which is healing something within me. Because when I was younger, my mom never really truly did me and my sister's hair. So when her grandma, which is your mother, started teaching me how to do her hair, I started practicing, and it's like really making me feel like I'm a better mom because I'm learning how to like handle her own hair. So she has little bows in the back, and I'm incorporating her curls and stuff. So yeah, I'm really thankful for your mom for teaching me how to do Azuli's hair.
That's funny. They said that she's starting to look like you, but I said the same thing. I said she looked like me as a baby, but as she gets older, she's looking more like her mom, in my opinion.
Yeah,
And it's cool. She's always reading. She loves to read. She's so adorable. I'm so proud of her
yeah,
already.
yeah, she's amazing, and I think that it's all about her. And I think that as we come together as a team to raise her, like not just you, but your mom and your family and everyone who's been involved. I think she's gonna be an amazing child. Not even a child, amazing person. Period.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, her chart is beautiful. And so, yeah, I think that that's good. I'm glad I got to come up here for that and to say those things. You know, I'm just appreciative. I think between us, we know that we have a plan. We have a financial plan. But
Right.
before that could come together, we had to come together with values, with what we want to do, don't want to do, what we agree on and don't agree on, so that you know, it's not just a matter of who has a lot of money, who's doing this or who's doing that. It's more about what's our long-term goals, what are our long-term plans.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that.
Well, I'm happy to see that Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth, and Janae are successfully co parenting. That's a wonderful thing. It's important for Azuli, and it's important for her growth and development for her to have a good, healthy relationship with her parents. Now, let's get back to this sugar honey iced tea that he talking.
We've been able to get to know each other. We've been able to get a little bit closer. For those just coming in the room, yeah, you could say, well, you just got out of jail. I went to jail for weed. Everybody laughing at it. Everybody inside laughing at it. The judge laughing at it. The lawyers laughing at it. I'm in San Diego, California, and I got locked up for conspiracy to move marijuana. Bruh, if you don't get out my face, yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you gotta see how I smoke a lot of weed. I love weed. One day I would love to even legally grow and legally run dispensaries. I would love to do that. I ain't tripping on that. And if you tripping on that, you got something else going on with you. That don't make you an unfit father. Especially when everything that you do is to be able to be there for the people that need you more. Now, yes, I do want to do everything legitimate. I do want to do everything legal. I'm over here I just left the piss test right now. I just left the piss test right now. I just left my PO doing the piss test right now. And I you know what I mean? And I'm going to keep doing great. I'm signed up for the LA Film School. I'm going to college for animation. And I'm going to be linked up with all kind of filmmakers and music producers and music engineers. That's my new team. So I'm going to LA Film School now. I'm going to college full time. I'm actively looking for jobs, whether I feel like I need one or not, because niggas is set. Niggas is set for real. Niggas is really set. Really not worried.
Now that is a very good thing that he is enrolling into college full time, and also that he's looking for full-time employment. But I would also like to point out the fact that this is also a condition of his release. It states at the very top of this form that the defendant must attend school full-time or actively seek full-time employment or do a combination of both. So I'm happy to hear that he's, doing what he needs to do. But I do want to point out that it is one of the conditions of his release.
Because niggas is set. Niggas is set for real. Niggas is really set. Really not worried about no, you know what I mean? But, hey, it look good on paper. You went to jail, Brody? Yeah, sure did. Sure did. Yeah, no, it's lit. It's lit. I like it. So I took my time. I'm fully enrolled. I did my background check. I sent in my diploma. Right now, I start March 3rd. I got 2 scholarships working in my favor. One of them's for 30 bands. Another one is just to match whatever I wouldn't be able to pay or whatever from documents. I did everything I had to do for that. So I'm excited to get that going. Finding yourself, yeah, I appreciate that. I know. Look. So you say stop saying if it's your son. That's disrespectful. Look, I understand that. But you got to realize that there's things that I've seen and things that make me question stuff sometimes. And, I would love to send her a lot more support. But the last time I sent her support, she acted like I didn't do anything. Last time I sent her support, you know what I mean? She's not going on there telling you that I made sure that they all had clothes and that they was all good for school. She ain't telling you that. She ain't telling you that I made sure that they weren't going to be cold. She ain't telling you that I make sure that they always had shelter and food. This has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with being a father. I was being a father before our child even popped out that womb, if that's our child. And if that's my son, he's supposed to be right here. He's supposed to be right here. What are you talking about? And Velvet, you would have been more protected, more than protected, more than safe, more than happy with me. But you wanted to do what you wanted to do for whatever reason you wanted to do it. But making me into the bad guy doesn't make you a better one. Making me into a bad guy doesn't make me a bad guy. I'm a righteous dude. I'm upright. That's why I'm always blessed and protected by the Most High. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know. I would be baby daddy number 3. And I have yet to talk to her since she left in Mexico. I haven't talked to her. People have to send me pictures of him from the outside. I was sitting in jail, right, with a photo album of Janae, my daughter, and my family. And I had another photo album of pictures of him. And I kept it open every day. And I act and I move as if that's my son. And I have preparations. I have money set to the side just for him. He got his own little account with me. I got pictures of him in my little photo albums. I had them sitting in my cell every day, just propped up right there. And Velvet's in the pictures too, so I had her in there too. So we got Velvet, Janae, and Azuli, and May just sitting in there. Every day I'm looking at them. Every day I'm thinking about them. So don't come to me with if it what's right or what's wrong when we talking about him or if he's mine or if he's not mine. Nah, we're just at a point in time to where she needs to go ahead and do a paternity test if she's going to go ahead jumping around in other relationships. How do I know she wasn't even with dudes while she was pregnant? How do I know who she was with before she was with me? How do I know she wasn't pregnant when she came to me? How do I know she wasn't pregnant when she came to me? I'm just saying, I don't know. So it would be nice to be sure. If you want to sit there and slander me as a bad potential father, make sure I'm the father first. And secondly, if I am, we have Janae, who makes sure that whether we're friends, if Janae wants to go out and date somebody else, if we're just co-parenting, that's her only focus, is making sure that the co-parenting is healthy. You have yet to make that effort, baby V, baby mama V. You ain't even making the effort. You ain't even check. You ain't even try. And just by trying to make me a bad guy, just by trying to slander my name publicly, all you're doing is trying to save face and make your decisions seem like they good decisions to people who don't know what's going on. But I'm sorry. I know what's going on. And some people know what's going on. So that's just a little reality check. You have all the fun you want. You do all the shit you want to do. Go buy you all the red dresses. Go straighten your hair as much as you want. Go eat all the steak, cook all the steak you want. Go ahead and do whatever. I don't know what you want. But all I know is that I'm focused on teaching and giving to the community on some regular shit. Yeah, it's a damn period. I don't really want nothing to do with that. Just wanting. And that's the thing, is that I've done nothing but give. I've received nothing from her. I've received nothing from Velvet. I ain't even received a wife. I ain't even received none of that. When I really think about it, like, why was I really chasing after this girl? Why was I really focused on her? Oh, because she was pregnant. Because it made...
Not him. Not him, y'all. Not Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Mr. I'm just going to insert my foot into my mouth. Talking about some because she was pregnant. We all watched online on Beyonce's internet you professing your love to Velvet, how much you wanted to marry her, and how y'all was so excited for the new bundle of joy that y'all had. You even said that you got her pregnant on purpose. Now, I'm starting to wonder about you, because were you lying then, or are you lying now? I think you need to keep it a whole stack with yourself. You need to tell yourself the truth, because for somebody who feels like they was just chasing a woman because she was pregnant with their child, now you saying alleged child, you sure do know a lot about her movements. You know about that red dress and the steak. I'm just saying, you need to be honest with yourself first, Solar. Because we all saw it on Beyonce's internet. Velvet had your nose wide open.
Focused on her. Oh, because she was pregnant. Because it made sense to do. Because it's a responsibility for me to uphold. Why? Because I'm a good father. Yeah, to me it makes sense. To me it always makes sense. I never really, struggled with it, but I had to deal with the fact that with the game that she's playing, I'm gonna have to go to the courts. And it's funny, a fit father is gonna make sure he does everything he can to make sure that he can be in his child's life, while she's sitting here playing this game thinking that parental alienation is okay. Nah. So you're gonna make me go to a court. You're gonna make me make sure that there's a paternity test being done. It's not even effective if or not is my child or not. It's the fact that if it is, legally, I deserve to be in his life. Simple. When you can give me reasons of otherwise, I might, all right, cool, but you ain't got none. You ain't got no reasons. You just put me in a box with Eligio. See, Eligio's doing life in jail with no parole for rape, abuse, kidnapping. What was it? The internet porn charge. You got
Eligio Nature Boy Bishop was found guilty on all 5 counts. The first, rape. The second, false imprisonment. Counts 3, 4, and 5 were all for revenge porn. He has been sentenced to life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole and he is currently being housed in Macon State Prison.
The internet porn charge, you got false imprisonment, multiple counts, multiple records of beat violence, and the nigga you with right now, he got them same counts. So number one, fuck is we talking about? Fuck is we talking about? You said life plus 10? You crazy. You can't put me in a box with him. And then your other baby daddy number 2, obvious father, he probably ain't even that bad, to be honest with you. He probably ain't even that bad. But as long as you try to keep making us Eligio to make your decisions seem like they're good decisions, you're delusional. Delulu. That's the reality. Because you're making this about you. You're not making it about the kids. And that's not right. See, I'm focused on the kids and I'm focused on the family. Why does Mage not deserve to have his grandmother? Why do you have Mage's grandmother blocked? What did she ever do to you but house you and take care of you and feed you? You was literally sitting there having a party with me and my mom for her husband's birthday, and you sitting there meeting all my family members and my sister, and we all treating Ellie and Avi like princesses and queens. And just like you and my mother formed damn near a friendship, a really good friendship. Y'all doing shit without me, going to the gym and going to all these hikes and stuff I ain't never even been on. And all of a sudden you block her? What'd she do to you? I'm just saying, some things don't add up. Yeah, it's a weird attachment. It's weird because
He glitches out, but he comes right back. Y'all be sure to smash that like button for me one time.
me and Eligio is nothing alike when it comes to actions. You see, I'm still about that knowledge. I still go to church. Shout out to Create Church. I still go to church. What you talking about? I go to the after meetings. I go to little Bible studies. We doing all that. We having a great time out here being righteous, doing the right thing. We getting our money up. We getting our real estate on point. We getting our credit right. What you talking about? You over here chasing clout, and you over here shitting on your own family. We're family now, baby V, baby mama V. We family now. You can't go online shitting on your family. That's not cool. And expecting that you just gonna get away with it. You're not gonna get away with it. You see, I don't have nothing negative to say about you, but the reality you may perceive as negative.
Wait a minute. Did he just say that he doesn't have anything negative to say about Velvet? Because throughout this video, Solar, aka Courtney, aka Mr. I'm just gonna insert my foot in my mouth, has denied being the father of the child that he himself said that he purposely impregnated Velvet with. And he also said that she left him to go mess around with other dudes. He also said that she's not a divine feminine and she's not this well put together wife because she hasn't shown that to anyone. And just now he said she on social media chasing clout, but he don't have nothing bad to say about her though. Make it make sense, y'all.
See, I don't have nothing negative to say about you, but the reality you may perceive as negative. The reality others may perceive as negative, but the reality is that's what we have to look at, that's what we have to deal with, and that's what we have to fix and heal. And when we can sit there and deal with these things and fix and heal them, we can have a happy, healthy family. And our son Mage doesn't have to deal with generational traumas growing up. Our son Mage can be raised as a righteous man, know his father, know who he is. But you could go online, you can go chase views, you can go and try to have fun, and you can go and try to date up. Whatever your program or your idea is that you're doing. You told me you love me. You told me that we was going to get married and all that. And you told me you this divine woman. You all this, you all that. But where was you at when I needed you? You sent me that song, Can You Stand the Rain? It sprinkled and you ran. What's up, Vanessa? Hey, what's good with you? What's good with you, queen? She said, that sound like a threat. What y'all talking about in here? Don't force it. Nah, ain't no, you know what I mean? I'd rather not force nothing. You know what I mean? But if she's to keep my son away from me forever, I can't let that go. I have to take a step to make sure I can be in my son's life because I care about my son and a lot. It doesn't matter what she says or what she thinks is fit. She's not our judge. Only God could judge me. And then when it comes to the kids in custody, there is a judge for that. And she's not that judge. Just saying. Yeah, I know. It's all for clout. He about clout, she about clout, but I don't know him like that, so I can't talk down on him. That's just man shit. You got to be righteous. I would have to talk to him first and see him. He probably a wise, intelligent dude. He just, they just get along. To me, it's a trauma bond because they can do their whole internet thing together. You see me, I'm solo dolo, and I'm teaching and I'm preaching every day. Righteousness, love, truth. I'm about enlightenment. I'm about a higher connection to God. I'm about getting closer to source. I'm about being real with ourselves and healing what we got going on before we try to throw it on other people. So the reality is, without it being said, Janae acts like a divine woman. Janae behaves like a divine woman. Because even when she felt like she was being shitted on, and even when I wasn't giving her the credit and the flowers that she deserved, she continued to do the right thing. She made sure I was good when I was in jail. I'll never forget that. She made sure I had something when I had nothing. I'll never forget that. You know what I mean? Behaviors, actions speak way more. You don't got to say you're this divine woman, you're this divine that, you're this and that, you're the perfect wife, you're this and that. You have 3 baby daddies. You have 3 baby daddies. And the third one, if it's me, was willing to be the end of that. And I'm here wholeheartedly to this day to take care of our son. And I don't even care. I'll still take care of Aviana and Ellie because I love them. I love them. I've been holding Ellie since she was a baby. And I was taking care of her while she was still in your belly. While Ellie was still in your belly, I was there for her. When she was sick, I got her the medicine. I broke my back day in, day out to make sure that y'all was straight. And when you wasn't happy, when you was getting abused and beaten by the guy who you chose to be with, and while he was beating you, you chose to still be with him, I made sure you had all the tools that you needed to pursue your hobbies and to feel good and feel okay. Yeah, no, I ain't tripping on that. See, the thing is, he said you did sign up to be the third baby daddy, but I was cool with that. I wanted to be the third and final. And I wanted to create a whole family together. I wanted us to do all that, you know what I'm saying? And I got no problem with that. But with what's going on today, it's not righteous. It's not clean. It's not cool. But I forgive her. And if this is who she is and this is what she's going through, then that's fine. But you're not about to throw smut on my name. You're not about to throw smut on Janae's name. You're not about to throw smut on Janae's name.
Now, can somebody explain to me why Solar feels the need to include Janae in this whole drama between him and Velvet? Like, what does Janae have to do with any of this?
On my name, you're not about to throw smut on Janae's name when we doing everything right, not just for us, but for our kids. And yeah, we just gonna continue to win. Like, it don't really matter. We just gonna continue to win. We just gonna continue to eat. We gonna continue to build. We gonna continue to have fun. We gonna continue to connect with the family. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. And Azuli has all her family in her life, all of them, all of Janae's side and all of my side, all the time. But you keeping Mage from a beautiful life because you're hurt. And trying to make me into a bad person, it's not flying no more. Sorry. I've been accountable for years. You're late. That's the problem. I've been accountable for years. I apologize for maybe not loving her more, spending more time with her, or not being more affectionate, or whatever the case is. But the reality is, I was working. When we was together, I was working. She wanted to do YouTube, and I was cool with that. She was running YouTube great. She's putting my music on the YouTube intros. You know, she's out there having fun, looking beautiful, and eating the food that I'm paying for. I'm busy working. I'm busy trying to get these songs done. I'm busy trying to engineer. When she left, she said I wasn't giving her attention because I'm sitting there engineering a song. I'm trying to finish a song that I'm trying to do to put it out to the world. That don't make me a bad guy, yo. And I took accountability saying, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Nah, bro, you straight. Sorry, you straight. Keep doing what you got to do, bro. On the other end, with her until she can.
Have you checked out our new merch? Support the Medaya movement, where comfort is our main goal. Let your wardrobe be a reflection of your finesse and personal flair. With every thread woven with care, our apparel is designed to not just look great, but feel great too. We believe in celebrating every body type with our diverse range of stylish, high-quality clothing. We are not just selling merch, we're curating confidence, ensuring you step out in style every single day. Experience the blend of fashion-forward trends and timeless classics in our collections. And with our inclusive sizing, you'll find the perfect fit that makes you feel confident and fabulous. Embrace the Medaya movement experience today. Shop now. The link is in the bio.
Doing what you got to do, bro. On the other end, with her until we can do a paternity test. I can't really send her $1. She with another dude. She seems to be taken care of. She over there cooking steak and sitting in red dresses, going to hotels and whatnot. They must be having a great time. That's fine. They good. They don't need me. And I'm such a horrible person. I'm not gonna do that out of spite. I wanted to send her. I had this whole plan. I got money set to the side for Mage anyway. I got an account sitting to the side anyway. So it don't matter how it works. But you're not about to sit here and say that I'm an unfit father, or that I was not there for you, or not there for your daughters. I loved you guys. I love you still. I love you still. And I forgive you still. And I forgive you still.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but those are the same exact words that Eligio Nature Boy Bishop said when Judge Stacey Hydrick asked him if he had anything he would like to say. He told them that he still loved them and he forgave them. Now, I hope Solar ain't auditioning for his name again, Nature Boy Jr. Y'all remember I used to call him that, right? I hope he not.
I loved you guys. I love you still. And I forgive you still. But the reality is, you treated me like dust. And you continue to treat me like dust. That's how you treat the father of your son? I let you get away with it for years, but now I gotta say something. I gotta say something now. Shout out to Janae though, on some real type shit. Like, shout out to her. Anyway, my phone's finna die. I'm about to go walk back to the crib. I'm right down the street. It's right down the street from me. I'm just chilling out here. We just out here having fun, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Yeah, Gemini shit. Gemini Sun, 12th house. Cancer Moon, 1st house. Taurus Venus in the 11th house. I'm more than a fit father. I'm an amazing lover. I'm an amazing man. I'm an amazing friend. And I see that every day in my waking reality. Majority of my shit ain't even posted online because I just live a good life. And I enjoy that. I don't need clout. I don't need views. I don't need your attention. I love my life. Hey, shout out to Janae and shout out to Velvet for holding it down for how you've held it down. But the reality is, you're setting up the situation to make it harder for yourself and trying to make me into the bad guy, acting like I did something to you and put you in a situation. You tripping. You left while you was pregnant with our child and had our baby without me. That was your choice. And it's your choice to continue to jump into relationships and try to make me a bad guy and put me in a box with Eligio and your other exes. I'm sorry, girl. You tripping. Acting like I abuse you. I do nothing but love you and take care of you.
Okay, guys, his live glitches out and does not recover. I just want to say thank you all for watching. Please be sure to smash the heck out of that like button on your way out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your continued support in the channel. And let's congregate in the comments, y'all. Let me know your thoughts.
Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a